Yeah, log into the box.
Okay. Can you? Hello?
Yes, Anup.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just open the SOAP UI and test the bold weather web service is working or not. It seems to be. I tried it for last 2 days. It was not working.
Okay. The soap you. Okay, soap you.
So redirect to the actual web service, not data for actual web service. Yes. Test that it's working or not because I saw that it's not working for a couple of days. Yeah, the service has some problem. It seems to be the website itself. It's down. So use the new visitor URL I have sent to you. Create a new SOAP project.
Okay. You sent me by email?
Chat window.
Oh,
I,
okay.
give me an. I will come back.
No problem.
நிறைய பேக்ரவுண்ட் நாய்ஸ் வருது. So you can click get weather. Expand get weather. So here you need to give your country name and city name.
Let
Type
me
Canada.
cap it. Doesn't matter, I guess. Small. And Toronto. Data not found. So let me.
Capital and city.
Maybe it's US cities, right? I'll type in Pittsburgh or
No,
something.
no. Go to get cities by country. The first one. Because I try C. Type just C. CA.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You
Canada.
can see the Canada, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to send Toronto at least.
Let me check. Canada.
Search Toronto is there.
Yeah, looking. Thunder Bay is there.
You can search it. Control F. Click the mouse on the right hand side. Click the mouse on the right hand side and yeah, find.
Toronto Island. Pearson.
Yeah, Toronto is there. It seems to be.
It's a different name. It's not the full Toronto. It's called something else. This
That's
Toronto.
fine. It should be returning something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's there. I think.
Toronto Headland. Oh, it's airport. This is the airport.
Yeah, you just type Toronto. It will give you Canada and Toronto.
Okay. So maybe I should type in CA.
No.
No?
That should be fine. Canada should be fine.
Canada. Data not found.
Just Toronto. You have your right spelling. Toronto.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, it's Toronto International something. That's what it was.
No, that's fine. Leave it. Leave it.
Data not
Type
found.
TRO TORN. Just type half of the name. Yep. Try it.
Hmm.
Okay. Get yeah, at least any one of the full valid city and populate
Okay.
it.
Okay. Oh, I think it's let me try this one.
But I tried it with Bitspark. It's taking for me.
I think it's let's see this. Yeah, it needs the full name. Toronto Pearson International Ontario. So it needs the city name and then province too after. So then it takes the whole thing.
I don't know. For years, I just typed the city name. It can able to find it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think this has some real data. It seems to be.
Well, this data, let's see what time it is. Gusting wind, mostly cloudy. Looks cloudy outside. Pressure, humidity, temperature -4. Yeah, looks good here. It's cold, but wind from, I don't see any
Is it
wind, but
24 Fahrenheit? No, right? It should be less than that, right?
no, it's actually, yeah, 24 Fahrenheit -4, but wind chill is 14 Fahrenheit with -10. So it is -4, but it feels like -10 because of the wind.
Yeah.
They go by wind chill, right? I don't know what's the difference, but chill is how it feels.
Mm.
Yeah. So it could be -2, but it feels like -20, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Okay, just we will create a weather web service.
Okay.
Web service proxy.
Today is a different proxy?
Yeah, as I told you, web service proxy, we need a WSDL, right? Go
Right.
to your domain one.
Domain one. So yeah, if I don't have a WSDL, so the difference between XML firewall and web service proxy is both needs WSDL, because in that case also we had a WSDL. In here
No.
also.
Web service XML firewall, you don't need a WSDL. The
Okay.
WSDL you are using to create the SOAP project, not for calling the XML firewall.
Oh, okay. So there we just created SOAP project to send to something, right?
Yes.
but it's not mandatory that you need a WSDL.
Yes, right.
Okay, but here in web service proxy, you need WSDL definitely.
Yes, right.
But in the XML firewall, to the backend was to call the backend, we needed a WSDL, right?
No, no. It could be. It's not a WSDL. It could be anything.
Anything, but we had a WSDL in there to
Yeah, we
call
have
the
a WSDL, not WSDL, the web service URL.
web service URL. Okay.
WSDL is the file, but web service URL is something different without WSDL. That's called web service URL.
Okay, but this one is WSDL. This is true WSDL.
Yes. So create a new web service proxy.
A bit confused on both. Like what we had.
Here you will see this.
Okay. 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 So add. Call it whether web service.
You can say whether WSP. It's a short term for web service proxy.
Whether WSP.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Save. And this always will be created in domain 1.
Any domain, not
Okay.
default domain.
Okay.
As you do what you're doing in same like XML file or same line. So here it's asking WSDL file URL, right?
Mm-hmm.
So select the WSDL file URL. If you have it in local, select the local, upload it, or you can fetch it from HTTP. You can fetch it from HTTP. Select the drop down. No, no, no.
Or remote.
Yeah. And copy the remaining thing. Not the whole thing. From WW. Question mark WSDL ends with question mark. Put a question mark WSDL. Let's try browse UDDA. Let's see it's can able to find it or not. There's no UDDA registry. It seems to be okay. What you can do is you can save this file as a WSDL. Click the link. What I have right click the link. Not here. Not here.
Oh.
Go to Google, search weather web service proxy, weather web service WSDL. Click on the first link. No, it should be having some WSDL kind of thing. Go back. Put WSDL. And the fourth link, you can see the fourth link. Right click. Save link as. Save it as WSDL.
Mm-hmm.
If you click save link us.
Yeah, it's still saving it. Something is wrong because it appears it's moving the icon. Usually it comes with a save as, right?
Yes, save us.
It didn't show up. Oh, I can copy and paste from here into TextPad, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Copy.
Save it as a WSDL.
Yeah. Weather web service.
You can put WSDL double colon in the beginning and front.
Usually this TextPad has a format called Bristol. Right here. I'm calling it weather ws dot Wisdal.
WSDL.
WSDL.
Put question mark, put double quotes front and back. Otherwise, it won't save us a WSDL.
Like this?
Yeah, on starting.
Like this? Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
save it.
access. Okay. So DataPower XSLT. So now I should upload it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we didn't upload the WSDL file for XML firewall, right?
No, it was able. Yeah, it was able to. Yeah, we did not do that. We started with pass through or
Yes.
or loop back. So pass through. In the pass through, we selected dynamic, and in
But we are
dynamic.
calling the weather web service. We are calling the web service URL, not the WSDL URL, right?
Right. What is the okay? So the difference is the web service URL is the target of
Yes,
the
target
okay.
endpoint. Yeah,
Okay. So we are calling the endpoint, not the WSDL,
not
right?
the WSDL. Yeah.
Here we are picking the WSDL, not the endpoint.
Yes.
Okay. So how? So I should upload it. So upload
Go to
will be
local,
local,
then upload it.
and then upload. Choose a file.
I think something wrong with your browser or what?
This stupid. Let me close the browser. Can I save it? I come back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Download. It's still downloading. I don't know what the hell it's downloading. This, you know I know the problem. What is it? This Chrome misbehaves sometimes. I know. Okay. So we click on Upload, right? Upload.
Yes.
So we use local to upload and store for other things, right? Store is
Yes.
more for certificate and all that.
No, no. Store is the IBM provided thing. It's not for certificate. Store is the
So
only read only.
so we don't touch anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's uploaded. Press next.
Yes. If
And
you go here, you can
let me.
have the remote endpoint, but you don't have any front side handler for your weather web service proxy. You need to manually create the front side handler. Okay.
Okay.
So in the front local endpoint handler, select the drop down none is there, right? Click a plus sign. No,
This
no,
one.
this side, this side.
Oh, local endpoint handler.
Yeah. Click plus sign. So here you can see what would be the endpoint. It could be a what is your front end? It's a FTP or NF file or HTTP. Here you can choose any endpoint, any protocol as a front end for your web service.
Okay. So that means now my web service proxy becomes the client to the real Wisdal, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, but somebody needs to call this guy. So that is where what is this for,
Yeah.
right?
So some, for example, some clients wants to connect to MQ and you want to take the message from MQ and call the backend web service and put the response back in MQ, or if read it from the FTP, you can do that.
What you think normally what happens normally most of the time, what is the front end we create here?
Most of the time it could be a MQ or FTE or HTTP.
So either it's HTTP front side or it's a,
HTTP or HTTPS, FTP or SFTP or MQ.
okay. If it's MQ, that means MQ. If it's MQ, that means if somebody puts a message in MQ queue, this
Yes.
guy is going to pick it up,
Yes, right.
right? And once it's picking it up, then then it will call a web service on the backend side.
Yes, right.
Okay, but how will this understand MQ message? Because this Java message and all that, but this will
It's not a
understand.
Java message, it's a MQ, IBM MQ message.
Okay, so it's smart enough to like JMS. I'm talking about JMS.
Oh, JMS, you need to have a TIPCO adapter
Oh no,
or JMS
WebSphere,
adapter.
WebSphere JMS front side handler. So
Yes,
if
yes, that's a WebSphere JMS handler, front side handler. You can able to send the message to WebSphere JMS. It can able to take the message.
okay, and it understand all the XML and all that. It's smart enough to handle that.
It's smart enough to understand all the XMLs, not Java
Okay,
objects.
okay, just WebSphere JMS it will understand.
Yes, right.
Okay, so I should select HTTP front side then, right?
As of now, yeah.
Okay, so I
And
need
click the front side handler name,
so name could be anything front side, right? I will call it weather
whether FSH.
FSH.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And you
Alias,
know what
alias,
is the IP you need to choose.
it's inbound.
Yeah. So the port, here we need to manually configure the port. The XML firewall automatically provides the port which is available port. But
Okay.
here it don't happen. We need to select the port. For what is the next available port? What the port we used last time? 2055, right?
Let me see.
That's okay. You can type 2060 something like that. It should be available, right?
I can't type 80.
No, 80 should not be the 80 should be the common port, right? Don't use it.
Oh, okay. 282060.
Yeah, apply it. If the port is already used, you will not get. If you want the get method, if you want to allow get method, then select get method. If you don't want to allow get method, then leave it. So
Which
this is
one?
not the REST. This is not the REST, right? This is the web service based, SOAP based web
Yeah.
service.
So I should
Let it be.
remove. Oh, okay. Put and all that is not needed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I remove post, put. These are not needed, right?
But sometimes we can.
Put.
Okay, leave it as it is. Then select apply.
What was it? Post, right? Post and put. These were the two.
That's fine. Post is necessary needed, and put I don't know why it's selecting. Put we don't need it.
Okay.
But let it be.
Okay.
Okay.
I will apply.
Yeah.
Apply.
So click add.
Add here.
Add and the right hand side, rightmost side.
Okay.
So you have created a front side handler now, right?
I'm not sure why I had to create plus on the right hand side.
You just create a front side handler. You need to add the front side handler to the web service, right?
Right. Oh, but I first added plus here. That didn't do anything. That added this
That
thing.
will create the front side handler.
Okay.
But it's not adding to the particular web service proxy.
So when I added this plus, then it adds it. Oh, I
Yes,
see.
right.
Okay. Okay. That's how the GUI is structured, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now save it.
It's you save it. Yeah. Go to SLM policy.
Oh, it is first saying apply. Why is it saying apply? I already applied it. SLM. Okay.
No, you're in some. Go to the general tab.
General.
That is the first tab you have.
General
Where
tab.
is the apply box?
It doesn't show me. Let me go here. Now it's not complaining. Strange. There was no apply button here, right?
So you can see the three things like first one is get global weather soap.
Yeah.
Second one is scroll down. Second one is it's a get method, we don't need it. And come down. And the third is soap 1.2. The first one is soap 1.1. If you want to use soap 1.2, you can use the same front-end handler.
Oh, this one, 80.
No. Soap 1.2. Weather WFS gets. Click add button.
Oh, here, right?
Yeah, it's already there. Click add button on the rightmost side.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
Oh,
want to use the get weather service, you can able to add the same thing.
okay. So generally it's recommended that SOAP 1.2 is used, right?
SOAP 1.1, some clients need SOAP, some clients may use SOAP 1.1, some clients may use SOAP 1.2.
Okay.
And if you want, you can use the get also, you can use the same FSH. Yeah.
So I'll just add here also, right?
Yeah.
Just and
Go up. You
yeah.
should be see the apply now, I think.
No, it doesn't show me apply. Let me see why it's not showing it.
I don't know.
Configuration. Let me save config, right? It's saying configuration saved, so maybe it's auto save,
I don't
right?
know.
Yeah, it's strange. Okay. Okay.
Try it first. What's happening
Okay.
from SOAP UA?
Just one thing here, the endpoint says 80. That's okay.
Which
Oh,
means
that's a
it's automatically taken from the
WSDL, right?
WSDL, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let me try it. So how I would try it, I'll change the add a new endpoint
Yeah.
and I'll just change this to 192.168.2.152 colon 2060. This thing should stay the same, right? In firewall we had to do all kinds of drama, right? Matching and all that. So
Yeah,
here we
let's see here. Let's see here. We will change it later. First look at it.
okay. So let me hit it. Nothing comes.
It's not saved properly. That's what I think.
HTTP host connection refused. Okay. It's not getting. So you're saying it's not saved. Let me get out and come back here. Ah, you have unsaved changes which will be lost. Do you wish to navigate? Cancel. Why is it not saved?
Our browser is making something here. Use different browser at least, Arif.
Okay. Let me get out from
No,
here. Right?
it's all gone now. You
No?
cannot. Yeah.
Okay. Two dot 152.
It's 151, right? Expand that one. Yeah. Scroll down. Scroll down the local endpoint.
So it seems like it did not take the.
Hold on. Go to the local endpoint handler. Select the drop down. See whether you have created. Yeah. Then now it's there. So now click add. Okay. Do the same thing for remaining two things.
Yeah, you're right. The apply shows up.
Yeah. Do the remaining thing for both things. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Why the remote endpoint host is nothing here? Delete this. Create a new one.
The whole thing?
Yeah. It should be already there, I think.
Just select it, right?
Yes, select. Next. Now it's
Yes.
coming, right? So now
Yeah.
select the front side handler.
It's strange how it did that, right?
Yeah, because of the Chrome has something. Chrome did something. Yeah, do the same thing for remaining two things. Okay, now next, click next. Okay. Now up save config.
Yeah, see, I didn't
Now
have to.
apply that automatically applied now because of the
Yeah,
click. You see Vistal status okay, WSI status okay, right?
right. Okay. Now I can hit it, right? From
Yeah, you can hit now.
yeah, I got the Toronto here.
So just remove endpoint. Let's see what's happening. Remove URI.
Okay.
Just AMX1. Type ASMX1.
Garbage something here?
Yeah, just one. Yeah.
ABC dot
Yeah. Hit that.
client.
Okay, it's still asking for the valid URI, right?
It didn't complain. The response didn't say anything. It's just it never. Oh, it's saying fault,
Yeah.
internal error, internal server error, something.
Yes. So match the URI.
You're saying like this global
Yes.
weather. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can see it. Okay.
Because what's happening here is go to the browser DataPower. It's accepting URI only global weather.asmx.
This one, right?
Yeah.
But I
If
never
you
did this. This is automatic.
this is automatic. What you can do it here is still you can try one more endpoint. Try click the same weather WSS.
Here, this one.
Scroll down. Select the scroll down box none. Then yeah, select that. And here you type URI whatever URI you want to call.
Okay, let's me type in abc dot asmx.
Okay, click add. Okay.
Let me
Anyway,
add.
even cabc.mx, its remote is global weather. Let's try it. First try it. We
Okay.
will change it later here. Try it.
Apply.
Anyway, we are doing SOAP 1.1. We are not using SOAP 1.2. Okay.
Okay, so I do apply and save.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Yeah, which means now you can change any URI. You are masking the URI of the backend service. You are masking the actual endpoint. So actual backend and actual URI will be available in the here. Okay. Remote.
So by default, it took this based on the WSDL,
Vistal.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Because the WSDL said a remote endpoint, and then this is
Yeah.
this was
URI. Yeah.
so this is the WSDL URI, right? Not the
Yes.
endpoint.
This is the endpoint. This is the endpoint URI. Yeah.
And endpoint. Okay, from
Taken from
that.
the Vistal.
Okay, yeah. But we had to put a question mark WSDL, right?
No. Vistal is only for the reference, right?
Right.
All the things are coming from the Vistal file only. You can see that.
So let me go just quickly check something here. Data power.
You
So
can count down. Count down. At the last, you can see the endpoint.
this guy, right?
Yeah.
But but we did in order to fetch it, we use this host name that followed by question mark WSDL.
That is the Vistal definition. Yes.
Right. But this could be cibc.com, right? Address.
It could be anything.
Anything. And it's picking up here. So if even if I call this service here, let's say if I add another one, right?
Yeah.
I call it
Don't do ASMX. You can put just whatever you want.
RBC.
Yeah.
And then I call it here. Apply. And then save.
You got it right.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get another city just to check, right?
Okay.
Because too many same city is hard to see which one. So let me get.
You can no, hold on. I will tell you. Go to the same thing.
Okay.
RBC. Type United States instead of Canada. Type United States.
Full word or US?
United States. That's what I tried.
United
Space States.
space or just states?
Space.
Okay.
City. You can type Pittsburgh. Remove the yeah.
Pittsburgh is TTSBUR.
PURGH.
Okay.
Try now.
Hmm. So this thing is flexible, right? So it's taking my URL and then transforming into the. So what is so let me summarize the use of this proxy. That means you can create. I can create a front end. Like this is the front end URL, right? So I can create my own front end URL and mask the real web service in the backend. So if I have a web service on WebSphere application server, right, inside my company, then I can take that WSDL, come into DataPower, and then consume that WSDL into DataPower and give the end user, like end user application, this different URL to come in and invoke that web service, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that way they don't know where the real web service is. They only hit me. I turn around and call the real web service.
Yes, you're right.
Right. And I don't have to worry about request or response. This is all done through, like, if what I'm trying to say is if in the true production environment there are thousands of web service hitting, each invocation will get their own response. I don't have to worry about that, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. What is
So the same
also
thing here, you can go to the SLM policy.
okay?
Not we will come. So here you can expand that Vistal. Expand the plus sign on the Vistal.
Yeah.
Expand the plus sign on policy. Port. It's basically okay. We'll come back here later. Go to the policy. So here you can create the policy what we did for data exams for all the same kind of policy you can do it here. The policy could be in Vista level, the processing level or Vista level. You can go in depth and you can do a policy in which level you want to do it. Expand the Vista, expand the service, expand. So we will do it on service level, not the port level. So click processing rules. on the service level. So it's give you that window. You can able to match. You can able to do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
You can have a rule, create a rule, and you can whatever you want to do, you can do it here.
So if I configure a policy here, is this the back end or is it the front end?
And that's a rule name based on the rule direction. Client to
Okay.
server or server to client or both
So
direction.
okay, so what is server here? Server, I'm assuming is the real endpoint, right?
Yes.
And the client is the data power, front end, front side handler, something like that. Is that true?
Yep. Client to server means it's a request.
Okay.
Server to clients means it's a response.
Okay.
So whatever rule you want to execute, you want to create some rule based on request and execute some rule on the request before passing it to the backend, you can do it. The same way you want to do a response before sending back to the client, you can apply that rule.
Hmm.
Like transform the message and send something like that.
Hmm.
You are very are you good with XSLT?
I have done some XSLT, yes.
So I can give you some exercise here.
Okay.
Go there.
Should I close this?
No, don't close it. Go to the SOAP UI. So you can see here everything comes with the SOAP envelope. Comes with C data format, right?
Where is that?
The right hand side. You can see the response, get weather, everything in the C data, which is string format.
Yeah.
So convert the string into XML and send it back with SOAP response. Can you able to do that in XSLT? But actually it's not needed.
Oh, so you're saying remove. Um,
I think it won't accept it because Vistal, as per the Vistal, it seems to be a string. But that's okay. We can do it some other exercise.
um, because this is C data is so this is the result, right? So
Yeah.
it's a result.
Don't leave it. Leave it.
Okay. Maybe I can add change maybe from the SOAP client. I can send something and then
But because it's a Vistal, if you're not matching the Vistal, it won't be. It will not be. It will be. It not will be validated.
I didn't understand what you mean.
If you change any format on the request and response,
Oh,
based on
okay.
the Vistal, it will validate actual
Right.
request with the Vistal request format.
Right. So I would have to change the schema then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Changing schema would be
If you change the schema, the target endpoint will not work.
oh,
So leave it as it is. We will do it that kind of exercise in later other exercises. Okay.
okay. Now, um, is there, let's say if we have some token, like if a web service on the WebSphere server
Mm-hmm.
needs you know LTPA token, right? The token WebSphere accepts. It's like an identity token.
Yes.
So if we have to insert a token into web service envelope because my web service, so let's say the data power, so my end user sends some certificate, but web service is only accepting LTPA token, meaning the WebSphere application server endpoint is only accepting a token. That means DataPower will be somehow injecting that token into the header, right? Is that fair statement?
Yeah, you can able to do that.
You can do that. So it may do an LDAP. So what I've heard our people talking about, as the client is sending some sort of token or an identity or some information in the header, they look into an LDAP for an identity if this token or something exists, or maybe they're sending an SSL certificate which has an identity.
Yes.
So they look into the LDAP, and if it's a valid user, they create LTPA token automatically. He said DataPower has out of the box LTPA token, and then it injects that into the header so that the endpoint can accept that, right? Is that
Yeah, you can do that.
oh, you can do that? Okay. So I think that's where you would use WSDL or web service proxy, right? Where
Yes.
you're doing all kinds of funky things.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we'll continue tomorrow then.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I hope you feel better. It seems like you're still having some cold issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This weather is very dangerous, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened is the Sunday I went to buy a grocery.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I didn't check that weather. So when I on the way, when I was on the way, this started snowing.
okay.
So I went to two or three shops to buy a grocery
Okay.
on the snow.
Yeah, because last week it was very fluctuating. One day it was pretty warm, and then
Yeah,
suddenly,
so I walked on the snow, so it's getting to my head. And
oh,
yesterday, don't day before yesterday, I didn't feel anything, but again the next morning, uh, I felt
yeah,
that the cold and the light body ache and like some kind of thing.
yeah. You have green tea. You should drink some green tea.
Yeah, I do have a green tea. Yeah,
Yeah, that helps. It clears up your system.
yeah.
Or even if you put little bit of ginger in the tea, that's an old
You're
style.
recording all those things. So stop it.
Oh, no, no. I